then let's see. Okay, now the presenting part too. Window. Share. Okay. Nope. I do not want that. Sorry. Okay. So I just want to go over. Can someone give me a yell and make sure that you guys can see that?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to go over that. I didn't go over this, some of the file management part of it. You know, I talked about in the beginning, like when we open up a blank document, but I just want to make sure that you guys are all doing, you know, you're holding on to, well, where is it? Oh, I didn't open it. Open file management, that you're able to put everything in your documents and where's that screen? I just had it up. So I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to make sure that everybody's putting their stuff in their documents and you're able to reopen them if you need to open them again, so that you can do that. So this is a good little screen. This is right at the beginning of your book. Okay. So, you know, the blank, I just want to make sure that everybody's putting all of their stuff and, you know, making sure that you're going to be able to open like your recent documents or files that you've had. So I just wanted to point this out to you guys, give you a minute just to look at this so that you know where your documents are and that you're able to have some file management on there. So if anybody has any questions on that. Okay. So everybody's familiar with that, and you would be able to do that if you were in an office setting or anything like that. You're able to do that. All right. So like I said, I just wanted to point this out. This is right at the beginning of your book, if you can see there. So you are able to go back and look at it. If you have any questions later on, you can let me know. Okay, so just make sure you take a look at that file management piece afterwards. I think that was it in here. Just make sure. So like there's a good video in here too for your folders and your storage. So if you're working in like a legal office, sometimes they make you, file by case or by client name or something like that. So other people are able to look those open. So this is a great video on how to, can't like get my words straight today, how to make them like file in the correct area. Okay. So that's going through all of that too. So just make sure that you're able to look back at this when I give you your free time. Make sure you don't have any questions. Make sure you're good about file management and all of that good stuff. So this is another good little screenshot right there. And, where you're able to have your documents and this PC and folders and all of that. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that unless you guys have questions, but it sounds like that you guys are good at this point. And there isn't much there. Okay. All right. So that's that. Like I said, it's right in the beginning part, it's number 1 of your book, and it's right here on the screen. So there's the book. And there you can see that. Okay. Trying to see, there was reading documents. We talked about that. We did the flyer, creating a new document, inserting graphics. We did that. I'm going to go over that. And remember too, I just want to point out again, there's a chapter review. There's vocabulary words. There's some assessments. What they mean by assessments is it's some like tests. So if you want to go on after this and take the Microsoft exams and get certified, this is what the tests are going to be based on. I don't know if anybody's interested in doing that. It's not part of this course, but you are able to go and sign up and do that afterwards. Okay. So I just wanted to point all of that out right there. Okay. So then there. Okay.
Miss, I have a question.
Yep.
Are we gonna get any type of certification after we done from the class?
Yep. You get a, so usually it takes her 2 weeks for them to print them for me. Because I have to have the college do it. So after 2 weeks, you should get a certificate and you get a letter of completion. So you'll have all of that.
All right, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna open up. You know what? All right, give me another minute. I'm gonna probably go through some of this stuff. Cancel. Show window. So why isn't the word? Yeah. There it is. Oh, it just. I don't know why it goes away every time I try to open up the Word document. It just goes away. It doesn't stay open for me, and then I can't share it. So it's just, I didn't have this problem last time, but let me try it. I'm just going to open it up again and go from there. Let me see. So Word. Okay, let me see if this works. Okay, there it is. Okay. If you can't see, give me a shout out. If you can, you guys are good. Yes. All right, let's give you a minute there. Make sure. Okay. So there's the blank document. So far we've gone through all the ribbons up top here. Okay. And believe it or not, even though some of us have started a little bit later, we are kind of ahead of the game. So, because I'm not getting a lot of questions. So, we talked about the show and hide button. I call it the backwards P. That is able to see all of your spaces and your enters and all of that good stuff. Your ruler is up top here. So if you needed to tab in at 1 inch, you would be able to tab in at 1 inch and it would show you right there on the screen. Okay. So there's that. Okay. Right there. This first home bar is where everything is, to not like where all of your font, your copy, your paste, your bold, italicized, all of that, your colors. So remember the A with the underline underneath it is your font color. Okay. Your centering, your right aligned, left aligned is right there. Now your bucket is what's going to paint the back of the screen. Okay. So sometimes that's a little bit crazy. Okay, and then remember we went over right here, your page and your borders. Okay, and remember we went down to borders and shading. And then I clicked on this second tab right up top here. And I went all the way down to the bottom and got some art. So there's some ice cream cones or cupcakes. Those are there. Okay. So just remember, let me do that again. Your borders and shading, second tab, I click down the art and you can have a bunch of different things there. Okay. Okay, but everything is right there. I think I have killed this to the extreme. Okay. So this is your first ribbon right there. Then I went to insert and then online pictures. Right. And that's pretty self-explanatory there. The online pictures, I think I found sunflower last time. I'll do that again. Okay. So, and just remember, if this gives you an error, that means there's copyright issues. Okay. So you might just have to scroll down and find another one. There you go. So if it's gonna, yeah, there. And remember I said too, now there's a whole nother tab that popped up top here called format. So now that will only format all of this stuff right here in the picture. It's only going to format the picture. So anything that's in that picture that you want to change, how you want to position it, if you want to center it, if you want to put a border around it, you can do that. Okay. You're right here. I like to do it by the mouse, make it smaller, make it bigger. This turns it around. Or you can go right here, up top here next to the crop, and you can go down that way. Okay. So remember, it was insert and then online pictures. And then remember, now we have a whole nother tab. Okay. I want to, for a second, make sure that no one has any questions. And I am going to stop this for a second. Stop recording.